Thank you very much. It's amazing to look back on the days when I taught elementary school here in Beaumont. A time where I thought I would, quite honestly, be bored to death. But that was far from the experience. When I started, I was a little concerned about teaching kindergarten. But God, being who He is, gave me a dream. He said, the same thing that you have done as a college student, they can do as elementary students. A different level, but the very same nevertheless. The talent is there. I taught at Martin Elementary here in Beaumont for over 9 years. And during that 9 years, I promised my students that they would have an opportunity to learn, to expand, to improve their gifts and their talents. And I promised them that there would be an organization that would mentor them and provide them opportunity. There were many schools in the district who taught the performing arts, but very few, particularly for and in the Black community, that provided that service. And so, almost 20 years later, I retired and established the Jonathan Williams Center for the Performing Arts. And as you know, many of you, as leaders in the community, you cannot do the work without a team. And so I want to acknowledge a few people here in the audience who have helped me to build this organization and provide the service that we provide to the community. If you are a board member of JWCPA and you're here this morning, would you stand, please? Board members? Real quickly. Thank you. You may be seated. There are 10 of us, and let me tell you, they have served well. Many of them have been with us since our inception in 2019. And so for a board, you know, that's quite amazing, because most board members would serve between 2 and 4 years. There are others in the audience who were part of developing the organization and participating in its performances. If you performed in one of the shows or one of the events, would you please stand? Would you? Very good. Yes. And if I could get you to raise your hand if you were a member of the audience, if you helped by sharing the announcement of a performance or an event, would you raise your hands high in the air? Very good, very good. Very good, thank you so very much. And so, without the community, an organization such as JWCPA would not be possible. And so because of you, we are able to do what we do. The students of this community, the youth of this community, are so very talented. And I know that for a fact. I was one of those youth. Back in '75, when I finished from school, I wanted to go on to perform, but had few, if any, who were able to help guide me through and navigate those experiences. And so I went on to Howard University after being at Lamar for a semester or so. And the experience at Howard was amazing. We toured the country from Maine to Florida, from Texas to Canada. We toured Europe, and England, and France, Poland, Russia. That was a different day. The Virgin Islands, just amazing opportunities that had I not been at Howard, I don't think that I would have experienced them. We performed for Nelson Mandela when he was here on his U.S. tour. We performed with the Alvin Ailey Dance Company at the Kennedy Center. This was when, I'm dating myself now, but when Judith Jameson was lead dancer. She's now the artistic director emeritus. Amazing experiences, and that's just to name a few. I want to be able to help students to bridge the gap for them, to help them not have to reinvent the wheel. When you are a teen with an experience such as mine, one of the first generation in my family to attend college, there are a number of things that you have to navigate that are very challenging as a teen. When I taught at Ozan High School, one of the areas that we emphasized was to provide information about how to enter into college. That is an amazing process. It is a difficult process as a young person. And so we provided for them a room where they could research and find music schools, conservatories, and universities of their interest. That type of information helps students tremendously. Well, I think that having an organization such as JWCPA in the community will help bridge the gap for our students. And so I want to thank you for your support, your believing in the vision. Our students are as talented as any around the world. They just simply need a guiding post. And that, I hope, is JWCPA. Thank you so very much.
And we thank you, Mr. Williams, for all your hard work in the community. Thank you. And now to